I don't even want to guess how many runs the figure's going to be, what the target's going to end up here. Here we go, the final, the first rock. And we're going to start with a maximum, if you don't mind, and we're underway.
Oh, they've been absolutely unbelievable, Pakistan. The amount of sixes there.
Swain Foal, the man. This one is in the leading edge. It's a vacant third man area. It's probably going to go all the way, and it does. Remembering, like Chris said, got no chest hair, me, Chris. This one is going long, but it's a chance, and they're going to get an early wicket, the South Africans. Can you believe it? It's 11 for 1 off 4 balls.
And look at the elation from the South Africans. See Brian White.
So here we go with his first rock, and guess what? He's hit that straight to the man at deep square. Can you believe it? Irwin is on a hat-trick.
Oh, I'm smelling an upset here, but what about that celebration? Stared straight at camp here.
Down the ground, that's a beautiful cricket shot. South Africa changing their tactics a little. Mid-off was very wide, almost an extra cover.
Well, they've gone 3 players on the leg.
Fatigue becomes a factor. This one is going to go over cover for 6. A beautiful cricket stroke. He got it on the full and gave it the treatment. Attack. That's a cut shot all the way for 6. You can't give these boys width.
It doesn't matter how quickly you bowl. If you bowl short and wide and swinging away, that's 407 sixes for the tournament, Ryan. How many are we going to end up after this game?
Well, Charlie Burke told us 220 was the last 2012, so obviously in 5 years he didn't include. That's going to be played away on the offside, nice and gently for 4. And can you believe it? This time he's down the ground, and we've nearly lost an umpire because that sliced away on the offside, and that's going to be 4 more. It's a good over so far for Pakistan. Goings on in the crowd, that's for sure. That's down the ground as well. Hit very hard, and that's another boundary.
See, you only have to miss your length by a smidgen, and the difference between a single off the last ball and that being smacked back past him for 4.
Mark's 26 from 7, Anwar 14 from 4. That's short down the leg side and got the treatment. 4 more.
Well, the elation of the last over, it was a long way away after this over, Brian.
Just lost his length. That's down the ground. He's a chance and he's out. There's your 3rd wicket. And thank you. He's in the celebration. There's Cornet, Dry, and Sarah Irwin.
What's going on here with these celebrations?
Down the ground, didn't get the elevation, straight to him, a well-earned drink. But outside edge, he's going to go away for 4. He lost his length, his line, and through all this, 45. First ball, he's whipping it away down the fine leg for a boundary. So they're still coming hard, the Pakistani lads.
One off 9 balls, so he's back out again. This is taking a twist. I told you, you can't lose wickets here.
Well, maybe their tactic is just to get Let Oman do all the batting. That's a head off fully and dealt with. And it's got to be a no ball as well.
Oh, that counts for 8, doesn't it? So that's
It's not too good, that bowling. This one's high in the air, and it's going to go a long way. A big one down the ground for 6.
The momentum of this game just changes so quickly.
There's a story in every over, that's for sure. And that's hooked away as well, and it's going to go for 4. You start the over well, you get a wicket, and you still go for plenty. Ahmed is on strike, he's come back in. Adams, Chris Rogers' boy, is back on, and he goes for 6 first up.
Well, he was one of the most impressive bowlers yesterday, but Ahmed is on fire. 37 off 10. Got to find a way to get him off strike here.
That's better bowling, right up in the block hole, but still it goes for 4. You're pretty happy when you don't see elevation as a bowler, but it still races away.
Well, I mean, this is brilliant batting. South Africa either have to get him off strike or get him out, and then all the bat.
This time it's up in the air, and you guessed it, he's in massive trouble, and they've lost 5. Ahmed is out. South Africa have grabbed their 5th. Sohail is going to bat solo. So this bloke can bat on his own as long as he stays in, and he's pumped that down the ground for 6. Sohail going solo.
It's good to see he's just holding back a little bit here, right?
Well, that was actually a proper cricket shot there, down the ground.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to play cricket, this is how you want to play.
Adams, can he get the final wicket? It's up in the air. There's a little bit of a sniff, but no, it's got to run away, is it? Yes, it is. 4 runs.
What about the desperation?
So here we go, last ball of the over. And that's going to go away as well for 6. No problem whatsoever. And Sohail is having a good time being on his own. Last over underway, and the first ball is going to be misfielded for 4. That doesn't help. Well, 115 on the board. They've got him, and they're going to add to it here because that's going to go all the way.
Well, this could be the match-winning innings, really. Because Sohail got out, then you think South Africa would have canted home. Sohail's playing unbelievable.
This one is out to the band of the boundary, and he's out. They're bowled out in the final over with 4 balls to spare. Pakistan are all she wrote for 123.
What a game we have on hand here. I'm going to be thinking.
Absolutely. And especially when if a ball goes into the crowd, they'll get a brand newie sent out to them. So they'll be pretty happy with that, the quicks. Here we go. The run chase begins. And that's right up in the block hole. And you'll get a single. And South Africa's run chase is underway.
Steady start, that.
I was telling you to tough it out. There's a bit of reverse Malachi for 6. That is fantastic. Let's have a look at that again, because that's one of the shots of the tournament.
Well, that is unbelievable. First of all, it's a gutsy shot.
What a good view from side on. Again, goes for the reverse one, and it's gone for buys, and 4 of them. Handy runs, sundries are doing well for South Africa.
Oh.
That's a smoking cover drive. Absolutely smoked through the fielder there for 4. That's in the air, and that could be out. They're going to be 1 down here, South Africa. They are. Sayanvala loses his way, and South Africa are 24 for 1 in the second over. Stick with him. And that's, again, very good bowling, and it's going to go for 4. He muscled it out to the onside. Adams starts off with a flurry. Bang.
Well, he was excellent.
So lots of time left for South Africa. And that's going to help. A full bunger goes and gone.
And that has to be a no ball as well. That's going to hurt Pakistan. That's worth 8.
That one. Next ball is the same, a repeat, and away it goes again. And Urwi, pumping out the chest, wants a piece of Sohail. 3 in a row, can he? That's another no ball. It's going to go for 4. So there's 2 hip high or no balls from full tosses. That one has gone the journey, and Sarrell, thanks for coming, buddy. Retire hurt, and your team is in with a chance of winning this one.
Well,
It's the final of the 6s. That one's short, it's in the air, and it could be out, and it is. They lose a wicket, South Africa, to some good bowling. There you go. It's an edge down the 3rd man, and he got what he wanted, 4 runs. At the same stage, Pakistan were in massive trouble at 4 for 54. Tell you. That's a friendly one on leg stump. That's going to go for 4. This time, it's through the offside, and it's going to go for a very neat boundary. And I hate to say it, but that was a chance here. He's on off stump. And this one is going to go the journey. That's the 6 that Swainpole was looking for from the outset, setting up outside leg stump. And therefore it goes down to 3rd man, exactly where that lad was, at the 4 runs. And let's see what we've got. That one is going to go to third man as well. In fact, that one's going to go maximum. Swain Pole's going to be out of here. And he has hit that for 6. And what an innings it's been. The first one is not high, and would you believe it? It's 6 off the first one, and the Hoodlow sign was in danger.
Oh, what a shot. Can't let that one go as quick as he could, but it was in.
This one is going to offside, and it could be out, and it is. A twist in the tail. Chris Rogers start. There's a big appeal. It's all happening. That hit the stumps, and the bails didn't come off. Again, it's a brilliant delivery from Sohail, and they'll scamper a leg by. The in-swinger. Oh, they're going to collide. Two big boys collide in the middle. He's edged it, and that's going to be dropped and gone for 4. It was a piece, he got a piece on it, and the wicky couldn't hang on. Let's have a closer look. It's a good edge, and it's just gone over his head for 4. He's bowled an absolute beauty, and there's got to be a run out. What was the non-striker thinking?
He said, I don't want it. I don't want it, give it to the skipper.
I tell you what I reckon. He thought to himself, I can't make it there. I shouldn't be on strike. Bring Swain Pole in. That might be the greatest thing ever. At Ormetry box, they're standing. For the first time ever, I'm actually nervous, Chris. Here we go. He's hit it. It's high in the air. Has it got enough on it? It has. It's a boundary. South Africa win 2017 Sixers, if you don't mind. The dancing begins.